Hey everyone, if you finished part 1 and part 2, you are ready for part 3. As always, you're going to click the link below this video and make a copy so that you can have your own to work with. And you'll want to change your name at the top here by erasing copy of your name here, and then move it using the move icon to the correct folder. To save time, I'm going to get started. As we talked in mini lesson, we talked about the numerator and denominator and how they're related, and how we can find whole numbers and make numerators and denominators that work together to make a whole number. So we're going to practice that further in part 3. And it's going to ask you to build a whole number, and then it's going to ask you to think about what fraction you built and what that represents. So this first slide here, slide 3, says, can you build 3 holes using the tiles? We need a question mark there. So it's telling us that this red tile is worth 1 hole, but we need to build 3 holes using this orange tile. So there we have 1 hole. Now I'm building the second hole. Remember, the red hole doesn't count because it's just a part of our model. And here's the third hole. So now I've made 3 holes, 3 whole numbers, 3, using these orange tiles. So I now have represented 3 holes. So I know that there are 9 pieces represented. So that's the numerator, because the numerator is how many pieces you're representing. And then the denominator is how many pieces are in 1 hole. So in 1 hole, I have 1, 2, 3 pieces. So here I have a fraction of 9/3, and that represents 3 because there's 9 pieces. I've got 3 holes here, and 3 of those pieces fit into 1 hole. So you're going to look at the rest of these and try to build the amount of holes that it's asking you to build, and then change it into a fraction. You are going to do the first one again. This was just me showing you how to do it. I want you to try it as well, and then you to do the rest. Now remember, the size of the hole can change. So sometimes a hole might be smaller, and it's okay if it's smaller. The same process works. When you get to the end, you are finished, and the next part of Unit of Study says finished early, work on another rotation. So you can try to work and catch up on something else that you might not have gotten finished this week. Have fun, and we're excited to see you and your thinking in Fraction and Whole Number Connection 2.0.